Bună ziua, sunt Vali Piroș, comentez pentru voi squadul cu numărul 23 de la IBIBO. Dintre cele 30 de până acum, hi, I'm Vali Piroș, I will comment for you squad number 23 out of 30 from IBIBO. Price fund 22,200 euros. Very tough pattern, almost flat with 30 milliliters of oil, and the scores are pretty low. 190 is very hard to achieve. Deci turneul are primit 22.200 de euro. Condițiile sunt foarte dure, scorurile sunt mici, competiția este intensă și să vedem, squadul precedent a fost absolut senzațional. Au fost 5 care au dat peste 190, ceea ce reprezintă un record. S-a întâmplat într-o oarecare măsură așa cum anticipasem, jucându-se mult la dreapta de la început. Deci, dintre cele 5-4 scoruri au fost în aur, unde au fost mai mulți băieți care au jucat la dreapta, 2 cu retanele și alții cu reactivele. După aceea 3 fete care joacă la dreapta aproape până definiție. Deci din cei 12 jucători a fost o masă critică care a deschis pistele și s-au dat scoruri mari. Senzația squadului a fost indiscutabil Mirela Țibuleac, care a reușit să dea niște scoruri fantastice cu bilele ei de 12, de jucătoare senioară, care joacă cu bile de 12 și care ultimul joc a jucat doar cu sperul. Deci a dat 221 jucând cu sper de 12, cu viteză mică. Deci nu ca Pop care sare cu 30 la oră, că dă acolo 20. Deci absolut fabulos, absolut fabulos. A dat Mirela Țibuleac mai bine decât Cătălin Gheorghe și mai bun decât Lenca, care a dat ieri 276. Adică ceva absolut incredibil. Now we have also new entries. I don't know exactly how many, but there are some. We'll see after some the evidence of the new players. There were 156 till now. Let's see how many there will be considering this squad. There were 158 till this squad. We expect around 200. Let's see. We have players from 21 countries. Deci așteptăm să fie cam 200 de jucători din 21 de țări. Noi am văzut pe cehi până acum. Ia să vedem dacă există unul în squadul ăsta. Slovaci, mulți slovaci la turneul ăsta. Nu, încă nu văd niciun ceh. Un jucător din Suedia, Mavrikakis Alexander, care este de fapt grec, este pe pista B8. Deci nu este niciun ceh deocamdată, foarte mulți slovaci, sloveni, greci. I think that the main contenders for this squad are the Greek players from the team CVCDs. They played yesterday. They were very tired after the trip and so on, but they have very good players. I think that today will score better. We have Stefanidis on B3. Also Stefopoulos on B4. They are on the same pair. We have a full squad now. No, it's not. We have only 33 players. So we have two pairs in A zone with 4 players only. 33 players this squad. So we are expecting a squad of 3 hours and a half around. Deci avem 33 de jucători squadul ăsta, care va dura probabil în jur de 3 ore jumătate, 3 ore 3 sferturi, depinde dacă avem incidente tehnice sau de altă natură. Până acum pistele au funcționat impecabil, numărul de defecte a fost foarte mic. Jucătorul suedez de origine greacă începe cu 3 legate. Folosește soluția pe care am recomandat-o și eu. Uretanul la dreapta a jucat ca pe o scurtă, el merge cu un pink hammer, execuția impecabilă, 4 legate. The Swedish guy from Greek origin, from lane B8, began with 4 in a row. Let's see Barak also on B1 was doing. It's a little inside because his purple is reading very early the pattern, and he needs to move inside or to switch the purple with black hammer urethane like yesterday. We have the Hrushevsky brothers in A. Matush, it's on A4, and Shimon, it's on A, I think on, I will check it for you. A2, I think. Lenka, it's playing on A6. It was the sensation of yesterday with the squad, which she began with 121, including 8 points handicap, and in the third game she threw it 276. Deci avem frații Hrușovski, care sunt în aur, la fel și Lenka, care a fost senzația de ieri, cu 121 în primul joc și 276 în al treilea, 276 fiind scorul cel mai mare al turneului de până acum. Ruslan și Marius Piticariu rămân pe planul lor de joc, încep destul de în stânga. Să vedem și pe Lumința Farcaș ce face astăzi. Este pe A2. A fost destul de frustrată ieri, ca marea majoritate a jucătorilor care au luat contact cu dura realitate a Ungeriei. Văd că azi este într-o formă pozitivă. Marius Piticariu nu începe grozav, a și ratat-o izolată. Acum un washout. Care îl lasă deschis. Stefopulos pe B4, iarăși cu probleme de reacție, ca și aseară, dă un split în frame-ul 4. Mavrikakis lasă de caron în frame-ul 6. So Mavrikakis it's 5 in a row and 10 pin. Sergiu Cojocar îmi plătește deschise cu strike-uri. Ionus Harhaș pe B7 are un rol foarte bun. Joacă pe mijloc, hook minim. Suedezul și-a ratat de caro. Simon Hrușovski e pe A1 de fapt. Își ratează și el șesarul la care dă backup. Ratarea sperurilor e un lux extrem de scump pe ungerea asta. Foarte greu să sar de 190 media dacă mai dai și mai ratezi și speruri, fiindcă strike-uri prea multe oricum nu sunt. Suedezul are o lovitură extraordinar de puternică. Joacă o linie similară cu Andrius Gasparavicius, cu breakpoint-ul undeva pe bordul, nu mid lane, undeva pe la 30 de picioare, cred că e breakpoint-ul. Eddie Hrib a apărut și el, joacă în acest squad, nu dă foarte rău, primul joc poate să fie chiar peste 200. Din Cervenic pe B6. Cervenic on B6 could be 233. Hrib poate să fie 232 de fapt, că nu erau afișate toate frame-urile. Matusz Hruszowski is playing better than his brother right now. Has a simpler physical game. Skobric from Hungary has 3 in a row, maximum 196 this game. Hrib dă un washout și lasă deschis. Team Cervenic, it's a 240 game. Mavrikakis maximum 257. Barak is nowhere to be seen this squad. He missed a single pin and now has a gutter. Deci IBIBO se termine cu 180 și vedem cât, că a dat 70 în bila suplimentară. Marius Piticariu să mută și cu retanul la dreapta. Să vedem dacă funcționează. Dar el folosește o linie ca de ungere medie și pe ulei era snabilă. Închide un split 6 într-un mod spectaculos, Marius Piticariu. Și el și Ruslan au jocuri foarte mici. Reușește un strike mare cu retanul, joacă foarte direct, undeva pe bordul 7-8. Cervenic este primul deocamdată cu 230. 230 for Cervenic. Barak a schimbat deja pe Black Hammer Urethane. I-a mai lăsat un pic viteza. E strike deocamdată. Stefopulos leagă 2, dar după aia dă un split 6. Barak mai ratează o izolată. Să vedem suedezul de pe 8, care pare avea o lovitură mai puternică cu o mână decât o are Barak cu 2. Dă split în frame-ul 10. Are deja 221. ...223 pentru Mavrikakis. Puștul turc de 14 ani, Poiraz, a dat 198, este deocamdată al 3-lea în squad. Tatălui nu se descurcă la fel de bine pe B4. Și primul joc al lui Barak este 147. Cervenic este foarte bun. Începe cu 2 legate. Simon Hrușovski va fi pe la 170 jocul ăsta. Marius a schimbat soluția, acum a trecut pe o bilă reactivă pe trasa la obișnuită, cam pe mijlocul pistei. Este bila cu care și-a dat și cel mai bun squad. Din păcate a intrat pe nas și a lăsat split 6. Mința Farcaș o să fie pe la 160 ceva. 14-year-old Turk Poiraz, it's 198, it's third now after Cervenic and Mavrikakis. Fourth it's Rokostric from Slovenia. Tavi Crăciun începe bine și jocul 2, cu 2 legate și cu un sper. Sergiu Cojocar, 164 în primul joc, foarte în stânga, ratează primul popic pe dreapta, Bila schiduiește până în spate. Dar își închide spărul. Matoș Hrușovski arată destul de bine. Primul joc 168, dar acum execută bine, să vedem cât îl ține. Bara chiar își dă așa pe B1. Pe care îl închide cu backup. David Crăciun 210, nu-l închidem. Am mai ratat o izolată suedezul. Stefopoulos termină cu 162. Joacă încet, se joacă încet pe pista aia. Foarte lent, ei sunt de-abia în frame-ul 10, iar pe alte piste sunt frame-ul 4 din jocul 2. Acum dă split, suedezul, split 6. A fost prea lentă. Și Bila a citit foarte devreme, a intrat direct pe nas. Cervenică își închide la mustață, sperăm. Nu joacă rău Hrib, o lovitură foarte puternică, multă viteză, multă rotație, dă multe strike-uri. Din păcate a avut două frame-uri deschise în primele 3, dintre primele 3. Dar să vedem. Shimon Hrușovski a dat 171 în primul joc. Stefanidis 179. Eric Pisarski 185. Cervenic revine cu strike. Tavi Crăciun are 2 frame-uri deschise deja. Barak revine pe purple, pe pista 1 și dă strike. Ca și Tavi Crăciun pe 5. Strike for the suite. Deci puștii de 14 ani, Poiraz, joacă bowling de vreo 6 luni. 14 ani. Și e slab mort, dar are o energie absolut incredibilă. Poiraz is 14 and he's playing only for 6 months. A dat big for rib. Mare Spiticariu, 3 legate, după aia 7. Coron a dat și el 200 în primul joc. Este pe pista A1. Să vedem pe Mavrikakis pe B7. Da, e bună. 2 legate. 3 regate pentru barac, care dă cu pumnul prin aer. Mavrickakis is back on the strike train, also Barak, with 3 in a row for Barak and 2 in a row for the Swede. Sergiu are 4 judei în frame 4, deja arată rău squadul lui. Cervenic lasă un split 5. Marius dă strike. Și a închis Cervenic splitul 5. Cervenic spared the split 5. Very difficult. Let's see Mavrickakis on B8. Looks good. 3 in a row. And Barak on B1. No, split. Am încercat să închidă Barak, dar nu a ieșit. Lenca s-a pus pe treabă spre sfârșitul jocului, poate să facă 215, iar Tavi Crăciun 214. Matuș a sărit de 200 jocul ăsta, așa cum bănuiam, deși începuse mai rău squadul. Barak aproape să dea split, același split 2-10 și pe pista din dreapta. Are un approach foarte scurt, cu pași foarte mici. Rock Ostrich, Brooklyn, poate să facă 224. Stefopoulos, după două strike-uri bune, a lăsat un 2-10, la fel și Stefanidis. Barak l-a arăsat mai devreme, al lui Stefanidis era 2-8-10. Barak își ratează sperul. Tavi Crăciun pe A5, primul strike din 10, poate să fac 190 jocul ăsta. În precedent a făcut 184. Nu, ajungem în Brooklyn, dar nu dă strike. Shimon Khrushchevsky cannot control the line. He's on 100 game. Maximum for Mavrikakis it's 204. Barak nu leagă. Un strike foarte spectaculos pentru Mavrikakis, care joacă cu bordul 1. Foarte rar să vedem așa ceva, necesită o precizie deosebită. Breakpoint for Mavrikakis is board 1. Very unusual. Not now. He missed left. Maximum for Shimon it's 167. He strikes 9. Marius Piticariu 207. În total are 353 pe 2. Mavrikakis 194, 417 pe 2. Cervenic a dat 187 în jocul 2. Deci el este primul, iar al doilea este Mavrikakis. Oron Cohen could make 208 this game. Rob Kostic it's 8 under, 196 average. Matusz Krusovski 17 under, 191. So 5 averages over 190 till now. Oron with a strike in 9. Barak misses spare again, 179. Now it's my mistake because the definition of the camera is not good. Maximum score for Oron it's 237. We didn't have all the frames displayed. Sergiu Cojocar are 305 pe 2. Stefopoulos se chinuie, dă un strike, după aia o ratare, splituri, e complicat pentru el deocamdată. Să-l vedem pe Oron pe A2. O reacție extraordinar de violentă în spate. A rămas novarul. Stefopoulos ratează sperul. Sunt două perechi, adică e singura pereche de 5 jucători din aur care joacă lent. În schimb, în B-uri este vorba de B3, B4, care au întârziat mult. N-aș putea să vă spun de ce, extraordinar de mult. Am vorbit cu mai mulți jucători. Extrem de mulți erau frustrați de ungere, că e grea, că nu anumită marjă de eroare, că e frustrant, dar erau și câțiva care știau că despre asta e vorba și le plăcea, că e provocator. N-aș putea să vă spun care e proporția, majoritatea sunt frustrați, dar e interesant că există două viziuni aici referitoare la ce se întâmplă. Ungurii erau foarte frustrați că E greu, că nu mai joacă, că nu mai vor, că așa. Dar bă, că joacă. Eric Pisarski va face 190 ceva jocul ăsta. Pare a fi cel mai bun dintre maghiari. În primul joc a dat 185. Luminița 160 acum. După 166 în primul joc. O 189 până la urmă pentru Pisarski. Cred că a fost o problemă tehnică pe B3, B4, că jucătorii nu pot să joace lent. Stefopoulos cu un strike foarte frumos în frame-ul 9. Ionuț Harhaș are un joc slab acum, maxim 124. Ora nu dă 2 legate și 9, 217 în jocul 2. Deci va fi la egalitate pe locul 1 cu Cervenic și cu Mavrikakis. Toți 3 au 417 după 2 jocuri. Se schimbă pistele în aur. Lane change in A sector after 2 games. Shimon Krosowski split. He's 160 average now. Doesn't look very well for him this tournament. Stefanidis leagă și el 3, poate să facă maxim 169. Iar Stefopoulos maxim 171. Stefanidis nu leagă, va rămâne în 150. Se pare că squadul de la 12 jumătate noaptea nu se va ține, nu s-a înscris nimeni la el. Nu prea și are rost oricum. Jucătorii de performanță au nevoie de un ciclu diurn și nocturn care să se repete. Au nevoie de somn odihnitor. Numărul de ore trebuie să fie suficient. Nu e niciodată recomandat să pierzi nopțile, nici măcar jucând. Și toți care respectă un pic de disciplină sportivă nu acceptă genul ăsta de provocări. 171 pentru Stefopoulos. Burak joacă slab squadul ăsta. Se schimbă pistele și în beuri. Avem 5 medii peste 190. Cervenic, Oron și Mavrikaki sunt egali. 417 după 2, adică 208 medie. Rok Kostri și Matuș Hrușovski sunt ceilalți doi, Matuș Hrușovski. So 5 average is over 190 after 2 games. Cervenic, Oron and Mavrikakis are equal with 417. Rok Kostri 392. And Matusz Hruszowski 383. Oron Cohen with 2 splits in first 2 frames on 5-6. Mavrikakis is playing exactly the same line on A1-A6. Begin with strike. Eric Pisarski with strikes on lane 5 and a missed single pin on lane 6. Very interesting. Ruslan Vasilev is trying to play near the gutter with urethane. It's first time and I saw him trying to do this. He has a strike now. Matusz Hruszowski, 4 in a row. Wash out for Mavrikakis, no reaction on lane 1. Doesn't cross the washout. Five in a row for Matusz Hruszowski. Shimon is nowhere near his brother. Delayed reaction for Stefanidis also on lane 1. It looks like the lane is the problem. Mavrikaki missed the single pin. Not enough reaction for him. explosive Brooklyn Foreri Pisarski. Lorența dă un Brooklyn, se chinuie cu reacția la prima bilă. Stefanidis e bine pe pista 2, pe 1 au avut niște probleme. Nu joacă rău Vasilev pe cureta nouă, nu o și strike doar. A găsit linia Mavrikakis pe 1. A fost un pic diagonală. Stefopoulos, rocket to the pocket. Matush, it's 158 in 6th frame, has only one spare. Oron is struggling this game on 5-6. Leagă-ta de Crăciun. În frame-urile 7 și 8. Mavrikakis are două legate. Acum arată prea mult stânga. Matush got a gutter and 7. A big mistake for him. Team is struggling this game. Cervenic. Also Mavrikakis. He missed the spare. He's missing too many spares. Eric Pisarski is on high game. Its maximum possible is 228. So he will be in 200 average league if he's doing that. Whereas across the left baby split with the side wall, very spectacular on B3. Sergiu Cojocar leagă două strike-uri frumoase. Are reacție bună în bilă, dar îi lipsește precizia, consistența, nu poate să dea multe pe aceeași linie și pista se și transformă. Shimon Khrushchevsky, it's again on a low game, 140 this time. Mavrikakis with a gutter looks out of his So we have a guest here from overseas, the only American player from this tournament. Hello, Mr. Daniel Striker.
Hello, good to be here.
Good to have you here. It's a striker with CK.
CK, exactly.
Not exactly striker with only K.
Pronounced Stricker, but I'll take Striker anytime if I can get a chance.
Striker, ok. Invitatul nostru este Daniel Stricker din Statele Unite, singurul jucător american din turneu. Tell me something about you, because we don't know you at all.
I've been bowling since I was a kid. I moved to Spain 2 years ago, and I've been lucky enough to meet a lot of great Spanish bowlers that are great friends now, and I'm able to bowl in the Spanish National League. And it's much easier to travel to places like Romania from Spain than it would be from the United States. So I plan on doing a lot more of this.
Deci joacă bowling de mic copil, s-a mutat în Spania acum 2 ani și locuiește acolo, joacă în campionatul spaniol și e mai ușor să călătorească din Spania către destinații cum sunt România, în Europa, decât din Statele Unite. I know that you won an ECBT tournament in 2013.
14 or 13, yeah, in Frankfurt, right near Frankfurt, Germany, yeah.
Ok, deci a câștigat un turneu din circuitul ISBT, circuitul pentru seniori, în care participă și Valifătul în 2013 sau 2014. And first time in Romania?
First time in Romania, and it will not be my last time in Romania.
Deci prima dată în România, dar probabil nu va fi ultima dată. How do you feel here?
I think the people are very warm and wonderful. The food is fantastic. The lanes are very challenging, which is not a bad thing.
Yes.
And it's great to learn about so many great bowlers from other parts of Europe that I did not know. Slovakia, Slovenia, here in Romania. It's great to see them and meet them and learn about other tournaments in this part of Europe.
Deci îi plac oamenii că sunt călduroși, mâncarea este bună, Condițiile de joc sunt foarte provocatoare, ceea ce e un lucru bun. Se bucură că a cunoscut jucători de valoare din țări de care nu știa: Slovacia, Slovenia, România. And what do you plan to do next? Qualify in the final, yes.
Yeah, exactly. I'll bowl again tomorrow and hope to better my scores. It's funny, I bowled better today, but I had the lowest score that I've had of the 3 series that I've bowled so far. It's very challenging. Breaks go your way and breaks do not go your way.
Yeah.
But I'll be bowling with my Spanish team. We're going to Malaga, Spain as a group to train together. That's probably my next travel trip for bowling.
Deci e interesant că a jucat cel mai bine ultimul squad, dar scorul a fost cel mai mic, fiindcă pistele s-au rupt, s-au dezvoltat altfel. Depinde foarte mult de cum se deschid pistele și intenționează să se ducă în Malaga să se antreneze cu colegii lui din echipă. And in Spain you are participating in national championship or what kind of competition?
There is a national league. And there are multiple divisions in that national league. I've been in the honor division, the top division, for 3 years, but now we've split to 2 teams, and I will probably move to the second division based on age and ability, but we're going to have tryouts in Malaga. We'll see.
Ok, deci participă în Liga Națională, a participat 3 ani în divizia cea mai înaltă, divizia de onoare. Clubul se sparge în 2 și e posibil să joace în divizia a 2-a, dar o să urmeze un trial și o să vedem. So you are bowling in Spain before moving in Spain?
Yeah, I came and lived like 4 or 5 months a year in Spain before I had a visa, and I joined a team in the National League then.
Ok. Deci stătea câte 4-5 luni în Spania înainte să se mute definitiv. După ce a obținut drept de rezidență, s-a mutat definitiv acum 2 ani. And I don't know, tell me about I don't know, your life, your family, your something, what is interesting about
Sure.
it.
I was born in San Francisco, California.
Oh my God.
Yes.
He was born in San Francisco, yeah. And you like Spain, yeah. Not very different. Okay.
But I lived in California much of my life, but I moved to Germany with a backpack and a bowling ball in 1982, and I bowled in the German National League and lived there for 4 years. That was interesting.
Ok. Deci s-a mutat în Germania în 1984 cu rucsacul în spate și a concurat în campionatul național german. And how did you find Germany?
Cold.
Cold.
The people and the food again were wonderful. It's always the people. Bowling was wonderful. It gave me a great opportunity to travel the country and to learn a lot about to learn to speak the language.
Okay, so you are speaking very well French, yes? Deci i-a plăcut în Germania, numai că e frig. Oamenii și mâncarea foarte bună, exact ca în România. A fost o mare oportunitate să joace în condiții bune într-un campionat puternic. And after Germany, Spain, or?
Yes, I moved to Spain and lived there 3 years, from 1986 until 1989, and then I went back to America to finish graduate school, and I didn't bowl for 15, 18 years, and then I finally started again. There was too much sun in San Diego where I was living, and there was no need to bowl. But I started again, and I haven't stopped. It's like a drug.
Really?
Really?
Deci din Germania a stat 3 ani în Spania, după aia s-a întors în state și a terminat studiile și n-a mai n-a mai jucat vreo 14-15 ani, după aceea a început iarăși să joace când a început să stea în Spania. And I don't know, what are the differences from Europe to USA?
As far as bowling goes,
Whatever.
okay, let me say a few words in German to let some Germans know that may be listening, and then a few words in Spanish for the Spanish friends that are watching the live stream. Is that
Please,
okay?
I know a little German and a little Spanish. Don't say bullshit.
No, I want to encourage, die Leute aus Deutschland, ich will mal sagen, sie sind nicht so weit von hier und die Bahnen sind wunderbar, die Leute sind sehr nett, das Essen ist sehr gut, es ist nicht so weit, sie sollen kommen. Gibt ein paar Deutsche hier und wir möchten mehr haben. Y para los españoles que están escuchando, mira, estamos tres aquí, debe muy interesante si estábamos 10 o 15, porque también la comida está buena, las pistas son muy difíciles, pero los jugadores de España juegan muy bien. Entonces, el año que viene, tal vez viene. I just said to everyone, it's great.
I know
come.
what you said.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, that's a first to have a polyglot here. Never happened before, but I'm glad that you are the first at something.
You've asked about the differences of bowling.
Yeah.
I think in the States, the game is more developed. There have been more bowling centers in the past. It is unfortunately sort of a dying sport in America because the land values are so high. They demolish bowling centers and build condominiums and sell them for a lot of money. So bowling is struggling in that respect.
Ok, deci în America era foarte bine dezvoltat bowling-ul, dar valoarea terenului a făcut ca multe dintre centre să fie demolate și să fie construite condominii sau alte construcții și acum merge în jos. Yes?
Something else I think an important difference, and I don't know how it is in Romania, I just know how it is in Spain and a little bit in Germany, but in the US they run the lanes with oil sometimes twice a day. If they have leagues during the day, they run them in the morning. They do a lot more maintenance to the lane beds in the US than at least they do in Spain. In Spain, they may put oil only when the competitive bowlers are going to bowl. So that's maybe once a week, maybe twice a week. In the US, it may be twice a day.
Ok. Principala diferență este că întreținerea pistelor în Statele Unite este mult mai bună. Nu știe cum e România. Deci se face cam de 2 ori pe zi. Pe când în Spania, de exemplu, se face la cerere, deci ung numai când vin jucători de competiții. We have both situation in Romania, here, which is Mecca of bowling for Romanians. We can oil, they are oiling each morning mandatory, and whatever we want, we can ask for a re-oil and a certain pattern. If they have in the machine, in the memory of the machine. So here in IDM is like this. We have also centers when they are oiling once every 3-4 days if they have only house players or entertainment players or things like this. So we are covering all the spectrum.
Does the machine, you have a Kegel machine here, right? Do they have many lane patterns?
This model has only four patterns in the memory.
Okay.
But you can upload from memory different different patterns if you are so we are asking the technicians. He will download the new pattern in the machine. So one of that four it will be available for you.
Another interesting difference that I've thought about between the US and at least Europe, here in Europe, many things are team oriented, which is great. You have a group of friends, a group of teammates, you travel to tournaments together. In the US, they have many leagues that bowl once a week and they bowl 36 weeks during the year. There's a winter season and a summer season, and there are tournaments which are mainly singles, individual.
Yeah.
Here, there are team tournaments, there are parejas in Spanish, doubles tournaments, there are triples, trio tournaments.
Yeah.
I love the team concept that I see in Europe. It's different than America.
Deci aici a văzut că se pune mult accent pe sportul în echipă, pe sportul dublu, triplu și că îi place mult că e așa, că îi plac evenimentele de echipă.
Tell me, let's talk a little bit about who's doing well and whether they're right-handed, left-handed, whether they're two-handers, whether they're using urethane. I just walked in, so I haven't been paying attention.
Okay, you must pay. Da, vorbim un pic de ce se întâmplă dacă sunt dreptași, dacă sunt stângaci, dacă care sunt mai buni. Now we have like this. First it's Matusz Hruszowski, which is a two-hander righty. He's playing here on that pair A5-A6.
Okay.
He's playing near the gutter with the urethane.
Small, skinny kid.
Yeah.
Those
He's
are great.
the younger Hruszowski brother. The second is Tim Cervenik from Slovenia, which is playing here. Now has two opens. It's one-handed guy playing with Venom reactive bowling ball. Yeah, and the third one it's the Turkish guy, which I don't know where he's playing. I didn't notice him. I think this is this one on the B7, B8.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think that being two-handed at this tournament is an advantage, or being lefty.
Being lefty, I've seen no advantage.
Yeah, being lefty is no advantage because the pattern is tough when it's fresh, and if it remains like this, it will be a disadvantage. So it's nobody to break well the pattern, because it's not breaking at all. Out of let's see who's in front. If it's we have a lefty in rankings.
To me, a 200 game was very challenging to obtain, and I look at the leaders now, and out of the top 8, 5 or 6 of them have had at least two 200s out of their first 3 games. That's impressive. They're doing very well.
Usually, the bigger games are either at the beginning or either in the middle of the. Very rare are at the end of the.
It looks like the rev rate is going up with the players that are arriving now in bowling.
The last bowlers are usually the best bowlers because they are trying only 2 or 3 times in the last 2 days, Friday and Saturday. So let's see how it is. No, it looks like they are randomly during the squad, the 200 games. And the best games are on game 3 and 5 over 250.
3 and 5. Lenka shot at 260 today, right? From Slovakia, I think?
Yesterday was 268 plus handicap is 276.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the best. So the games are random. Marius Piticariu is the only one who
Yeah.
had 3 200 games out of 5 200 games out
Wow.
of 6, and it's pretty rare to have 4, not 5. So it was very consistent, but it was different at the beginning of the tournament because usually the squads were 3 players per pair or something like this, and sometimes it's easier to find lines when you have less players. Sometimes it's easier if they are breaking well the lanes, how was the squad before in Ace, which there were a lot of players playing right, either with urethane and reactive, and in the end they scored very well, 4 of them.
Staying right?
Yes, it was Andrius Gasparavicius from Lithuania playing urethane near the gutter, and they have also 3 girls which are playing second arrow usually, who scored very well. So they break very well the pattern because they had also some other guys playing right. The fellow of
Lee Cocker.
no, Likakar is going inside because he's
First 2
right.
games he stayed
Yeah,
right with
he
urethane.
tried, but
Yeah.
he's dominated by the revs, and it was very hard for him to stay there too much. And there were some other guys playing right, and they opened very well the pattern, and 4 guys, 1 guy and 4 girls went over 190 in one particular squad, which is mandatory. Yeah,
They're average.
their average. Yeah,
Wow.
there were 3 girls and Gasparavicius with 200. Discutam un pic dacă e mai bine să fii dreptar stângaș, dacă e mai bine să fii two-hander, care ar fi o soluție mai bună, că e foarte greu să dai 200. Now even the Swede moved left. He's trying.
This guy?
Yeah.
Is he a good player? I don't.
Yeah, it was one of the top 3. It was 417 after 2 games.
Whoa.
But now it's 560 after 3. So he went down.
The bowler from Israel had like 417 after 2, and now he's moving. I can't keep up.
No, we don't have the scores there. Only
He's
here.
5th.
Oron Cohen, yes. Now he
151.
won. Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Wow.
Now we have only 4 players over 190 after 3 games, but Cervenic has a lot of opens, so he won't be anymore there. I don't know. Matusz is going very well. Again, a big game for him, playing the gutter with the purple. So.
One thing I'm finding interesting, I've bowled. How many squads have there been? 18,
This one is 24th
24th.
out of 30.
Out of 30.
Yeah.
The leaders seem to be mixed between two-handers that you're using urethane, people that throw it somewhat less of a hook, and people that throw almost no hook and play this game in Romania that I don't know, a 9-pin game.
Yeah.
They're doing very well because they're very accurate on their spares. So there's a very diverse group of leaders here.
Yeah, that was. Deci spune că e un mix în față între jucători care joacă cu uretane, care joacă cu hook mare și jucători de drept care joacă popice. It's 9-pin in Romania.
Aha.
We have a great tradition of 9-pin bowling because it remains an European thing. And the source of 9-pin bowling and the source of 10-pin bowling is Germany. because the German immigrants brought the 9-pin bowling in US in 19th century, and it was so popular that the workers began to gamble, to quit during the work time to play 9-pin bowling, to drink, to and they it was a mandatory closure of 9-pin bowling because of that, and the Americans invented 10-pin bowling, which was different, and it was permitted. So the origin of bowling is in 19th century in US because of they shut down the 9-pin bowling. And in Europe, the Germans kept the 9-pin bowling, and the world championships and so on are all in Europe now. So it's endemic area for almost for 9-pin bowling. Discutam un pic că a remarcat că sunt și jucători de drept de popice care nu există în state. E prima dată când a văzut.
It seems like their style is different. They throw the ball pretty straight, they throw it hard, but they're very accurate at getting near the head pin and then picking up their spares. I think you're going to have 4 bowlers of that 9-pin in the top to make the finals, would be my guess. And you know them, so you may be able to see it. This one is bowling again. He's near the top, right? He's the one that had 5 200s out of the 6 games. He's bowling here. Marius.
It's Marius Piticariu. It's 557 out of 3 games. The Turkish is ahead with 577, but he has a bad game in game 4. Now the Swede is pretty good. Let's see what he's doing. The leader is Matusz Hruszowski now. It's 232, and he will be 29 pins over 200 after 4 games.
And he has a brother that's a bowler too. Is that the one?
The older brother is a renowned bowler in Europe, but he's struggling on this pattern. He's the star of the family.
Is that him there?
Yeah, now he's playing backup ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very skillful, but here you need accuracy and. Tavi Crăciun poate să facă
right here. Is
Yes.
that the little brother?
Yeah, it's the little brother, which is first now, and the older brother is going to make maybe the Swedish guy, which is from Greek origin. I don't know his story.
I hear Dom Barrett is bowling next squad.
Yeah,
Barrett
he
from
came.
England.
Dominic Barrett was here 2 years in a row. Now it will be the 3rd year. You can see his T-shirt over the bar.
Mm-hmm.
And in the first year, it was 2nd. He was beaten by an Italian guy playing with urethane from the left gutter. Yeah, it was a low score final, 160 to 140 or something like this.
Yeah.
And the 3rd in that year it was Greek Georgios Stefanidis, which is, I think is here. Is the 2nd player here, but is not doing well now. And last year Dominic finished sixth,
Sixth.
so which was a surprise. We'll see. Vorbim un pic că vine și Dominic Barrett și o să joace și azi, așteptăm să vedem ce se întâmplă. Primul este Matuș Hrușovski acum, care are medie 207, deci 28 de popice peste. First in rankings here now it's Matusz Hruszowski with 207 average, and we'll see who will be the second one. The Swede is doing very well now. We'll see.
The gentleman who won last year,
Yeah.
he's bowled well in qualifying also, hasn't he? Romanian?
Yes, Bogdan Obada.
Yes.
Yes, he's qualified for sure. Let's see on what place it is. Yeah, he's 8th now.
With what total?
1191, 198.5 average.
Excellent.
Yeah, he's has a very simple straighter style. It's a stroker with wrist support. He's closing all his pairs, and that it is.
Get a double now and then, and you're fine.
Yeah. When the scores are low, straighter is better.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Totally agreed.
Norm Duke, Walter Ray,
Yeah.
whatever you want.
They would be doing
Da,
very
vorbeam
well.
și de Bogdan Obada, care a câștigat anul trecut, că l-a văzut jucând și că a jucat foarte bine și că joacă relativ drept. Eric Pisarski has it's on 4th place now, 189 average.
How many
It's close.
how many countries are represented here?
21.
21. That's
Yeah, we
great.
have 21 countries. I have a situation here.
And who is from the farthest away?
A guy from a country named California. It looks like you are. Okay, but you are a Spanish resident,
That's
so
true, it's not
UK is farther. And also Sweden, I don't know, it's similar. We have Israelis, which is awesome because it's a warm situation there. Oron Cohen will be 236 this game, so he will be over 200 also. Oron is a well-known bowler. It's a team member. This is Burak. This one is Oron Cohen.
Oh, he throws it great. Look at that. Right
Yeah,
away,
he's
Brooklyn.
playing with urethane on the mid lane.
Where is he from?
He's from Turkey, and the little guy is his
Son?
His son. It's 14 years of age, and playing only for 6 months.
Really?
Yeah, and he's very, very good, very good.
In 6 months, he's very good.
Yeah.
Well, there was a 12-year-old or a 10-year-old girl bowling a couple days ago.
Yeah, it was just enjoying. He was brought by his father and her father, and just enjoying to be here. But we have a very good 12 years old bowler.
He bowled in my squad. He did very well.
Yeah, Levin Janta.
Yes.
Which has it's almost 180 tall at
Yes.
12 years old and throwing 14 pounds ball, and he's 183 average, which is awesome. Vorbeam un pic și de copii, de turci, după aia am vorbit de Levin, care are 12 ani și a jucat foarte bine și e foarte înalt și joacă cu...
Has he done well in the past, this one?
Yeah, I don't remember quite well if he won
Did he finish second last year? Was that him?
No, it's this one, Stefanidis.
He finished second last year. He shot 260 the game before the
268,
champion,
yeah.
and then he shot 150 or something.
Yeah, it was with explanation because Parapini, the winner, 2 years ago, not last year,
Yeah.
throw spinner shots with urethane just to make a lot of carry down on his line. And he didn't notice. He was looking backwards or something like this, and he threw some spinner balls with urethane, make a little carry, and after that his game was destroyed.
Oh, that's too bad.
And he also destroyed the lines of Dominic Barrett, which were similar to this one. And whatever Barrett tried didn't work because it was one game match.
Right,
So
right.
You are either find it or not find it. So. Deci discutam un pic și de greci care au fost prin finale, de Stefanidis care a fost acum actually Stefanidis was last year and 2 years ago in the step ladder.
2 years in a row.
Yeah, it was in step ladder. Last year he was beaten by Bogdan Obada because he has no solutions. Bogdan Obada was pretty usual,
Consistent.
going for the first spin, either right left doesn't matter. And Stefanidis needed to double in the 10 to beat Bogdan Obada, but didn't manage to. So it was very close final, and with very surprising and unexpected result for us. It was the first Romanian winner of this tournament.
It was.
Yeah, 12th edition. First edition was Brian Voss who won.
How many years ago was that?
2010.
2010. I've bowled senior tournaments, ISBT, with Brian Vost in Germany.
Okay.
He used to live in Germany and
Yeah.
bowled in the Bundesliga in the early 1980s when he was in the army in Germany.
Yeah,
Before he moved.
I know that he told us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot of very good players here. Oscu Palerma was finishing second, was beaten by Thomas Larsson, which is also a PBA titleist.
Yes.
And it's a long history. Vorbeam un pic de edițiile precedente ale turneului, care au fost câștigate de Brian Voss. Vorbeam de Stefanidis, care a făcut finala de 2 ori la rând. Și ne-a spus că Brian Voss a și jucat în Germania când era în armată, că au jucat împreună. Yeah, it's very hard to do it.
You did it?
Yeah, I did it. Maybe first time, I don't remember exactly.
A few American professionals have come. They were telling me another one he shot 300 on national television in the U.S. in a professional tournament. I'm just drawing a blank on his name. He was here a couple years ago.
300.
Real high backswing on TV in America, but he bowled the tournament here too. I'll think of his name, but it was good to see that he had come. He hasn't bowled a lot. He still bowls in the professional tour, but it's a little more challenging now. He's gotten a little older. Ronnie Russell, thank you. Ronnie Russell, exactly. Yeah. When was he here?
2003 13, I think. Just a moment. And it was won by Greek Yanis Tatatos, 2000. Just a moment. 2012.
2012. Did he do well?
Yeah, he was in the step ladder, but he lost in first match.
I think it would be
Brian Valenta was also here.
Brian Valenta?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, two-hander.
Yeah.
Really, really nice guy. Brian's
Yeah,
very
we
nice.
went together after that at Sofia Open International. I gave him a ride.
Aha, yeah.
He won't. He will remember for the rest of his life.
Driving with you in Romania?
No, in Bulgaria.
Oh, of course, in Bulgaria. you go to
I
Sofia.
finished the speedometer and he was looking. Oh, you'll be in jail in US for that. Doesn't matter.
I should mention the shirt I'm wearing.
Yeah.
This is the Striking Against Breast Cancer Awareness Tournament. It's for Lucy Benet, who died of breast cancer, and Donna Connor organized a tournament for her over 20 years ago. And I wear this shirt. I volunteer every year and work there in Houston. It's the best mixed doubles tournament in the world. All the people we've mentioned have bowled it. Anthony Simonson won this year with Danielle McEwen. They've both won multiple titles. It's a wonderful tournament, and I get beautiful shirts. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, everyone there. It's a great tournament. Hopefully, a doubles pair from Romania can go to the U.S. and bowl it. It's in late July of every year. It's for a great cause, and it's the PWBA title for the women. Birgit Pupla won 1 year, and it's also a PBA title for the men, and $10,000 for first place for each.
Deci vorbim de un turneu din PBA care este pentru susținerea tratamentului de cancer la sân, care are loc la sfârșitul lunii iulie, deci se duc banii pentru o cauză nobilă, contează ca și titlul în PBA și PWBA și vă recomandă să vă duceți. Okay, I just translated for the Romanian. I know the tournament and I know that in US the good causes are very popular and are making a difference in your life and in your CV and whatever. It's the same also in UK because it's idea which began from the British and you bring it in US and make it bigger and louder and more important.
And there are many bowlers from all over the world, mainly the U.S., but we have South Americans and we have Germans and we have people from Mexico and Central America, and they bring their best mixed doubles. So it's really exciting because it's the best man and best woman they can put together. And a lot of people are local and just want to bowl and rub elbows with the professionals, and it's all for a great cause, and it's a professional title.
Maybe you don't know, but in Bratislava last 2 weeks ago, it was ECC, European Championship, and they have also mixed double there. It was the second year which they had the mixed double, and David Barak from Slovakia won bronze medal with his colleague from Slovakia, Sramkova, and it was a deeply moving story because the father of the girl died during the tournament.
No.
And he was buried 2 days before the mixed doubles. And everybody went there. Her colleague, their coach, everybody. And they won a medal, a first medal for them at ECC for Slovakia.
Wow.
It's a mind-blowing situation.
And that was in Bratislava? Is that
yeah,
where
yeah,
the tournament was?
Bratislava, yes. And also Romania received the first there because it's first time when Romania is winning an international medal for adults competition.
Mm-hmm.
It was Mihai Dragnea, a lefty, you'll see him tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
who received the bronze medal also. He's 19.
19?
Yeah, and he scored 225 average on 32 games. So it was very close to them. He finished the qualifications in fourth place, and he lost his semi-final and finished with the bronze medal. Am vorbit un pic și de ECC, de rezultatele slovacilor, de drama pe care a trecut Sramkova în timpul turneului, că a murit tatăl și a fost îngropat cu 2 zile înainte de finala de dublu mixt. At mixed doubles, Mihai scored 242 average over 8 games. It was the record of the Mihai Dragnea. You'll see a very nice style, very accurate. You'll see, and I think he will score big here because also Barak, who finished sixth at individual, so Mihai finished fourth and Barak sixth.
Mm-hmm.
They bowled very well 2 weeks ago, so he should bowl well here also.
And he's left-handed?
Left-handed, two-hander left-handed.
Two-handed left-hander.
And the tournament was won by the only right-handed, one-handed out of the fourth.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it.
There were 3 lefties. One was single-handed to
Luis? From Spain?
Yeah,
The guy he
Dubois from France.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he won, and that women, Franziska Czech won the title from Germany, which is the German champion. She's 23.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's like a member, a family member for us.
Oh,
Because
really?
she played in our team in Romania last year. She came here, first time in Romania. We went in province at a certain bowling alley. She scored 230 average and go home.
Wow, I have not
It was
never.
incredible. You can see it on YouTube. Franziska Czech. It's German,
Czech.
but her name is Czech.
Czech. Yeah, interesting. I watched a little bit of the live stream when Luis Briceño, who represented Spain, was bowling.
Yeah.
And I was told that the pattern was tough like this.
No, it is not tough like this, and
Wow.
because this one is pretty flat, it's 2-1, but actually it's flatter than this because the forward ratio it's 1.25 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
So you have, it's totally flat, you have a difference on 5th board and on 6th board, and that's all. And the ratio it's only by reverse, which doesn't matter too much to balls slowing, which is important because you can control the trajectory.
I've been impressed by the bowlers. The one we pointed out, the brother who is leading now.
Yeah,
Being
yes.
able to play the first arrow, whether they're two hands, whether it's urethane or not, to play consistently up the first arrow on with this kind of volume of oil that's out there. It's impressive.
Yeah, actually the best player out of this category for me looks like it was Andrius Gasparavicius, squad before,
Mm-hmm.
which it's also the national head coach of Lithuania. It was 3-time national champion of Lithuania at bowling. It's an instructor for bowlers, like we were colleagues in Finland when we graduated the last level of coaching in Europe in 2013, and he is leading the Lithuanian group of players, and he did 200 out of first try, which is the only case in this tournament.
Was he in Sector A or
In Sector A, he was playing fourth board at the arrows
Mhm.
and second board at the breakpoint, sometimes first.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what was he using? What kind of reactive?
No, purple all the
Purple
time.
hammer.
All the time, all his games.
It's very difficult to do that. You have to be so accurate,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
your speed has to be so consistent, and your revolutions have to be so consistent.
You don't have significant margin of error. It's only about execution. The main advantage is that you are playing alone. You are not in the traffic of the others. So
This gentleman that is on lane 5 right now, I believe is from Slovakia.
this one,
I know the big one is, he's going to come up now. His name is Andrej Hus, I believe.
who's
him. He had a shirt on that had tournaments, and I asked him, there are many tournaments in Slovakia, in Bratislava, in places that
Yeah.
I want to go visit, and he sent me a list. I'm sure that the bowlers are here,
Yeah.
and the people listening might want to bowl here and the other tournaments in this part of the world.
Da, povestește un pic de faptul că sunt multe turnee în Europa Centrală, în Slovacia. There are a lot of tournaments in Austria, Slovakia, Czech Republic, Germany. It's a very powerful mix there, and it's a very powerful center around Belgium for
Belgium, yeah.
France, Holland, Belgium for senior players. It's a
ISBT.
better tour. Yeah, it's centered around that zone. Deci pentru turnee de seniori, Belgia e punctul critic, Belgia, Olanda, Franța, cam toate sunt în zona aia, Germania.
I've never been to Slovenia or Slovakia, so I'd love to bowl tournaments there. So when Andre told me about them, and Klenka, no, the one who shot 268,
It was Lenka.
Lenka. They told me about these, and I am going to go. I live in Europe; it's easy to go.
Yeah.
It'll be really enjoyable to go to some of these tournaments.
Actually, the distance airtime distances are lower in Europe than the US.
Oh yes,
Because US is bigger.
yes. So it'll be nice for me to be able to go. I want to go to Bulgaria
Yeah.
and bowl with Ruslan
Yeah.
and Mariana.
They had their tournament 1 month ago. They were first to have an international tournament.
Really?
We are just following their example because at that time, I don't know, 2000, when it was first edition of Bulgarian tournament, I think 2006, 5 or something like this.
Mm-hmm.
We began in 2010, inspired by them. And they had a huge prize fund, 40,000 euro, 55,000 euro. Yeah, because the sponsor of the tournament was a great supermarket owner,
Mm-hmm.
and he convinced the distributors for the supermarket chain to sponsor the tournament. So it was a sort of leverage.
Maybe Marina had something to do with talking to him about all that.
No, it was his former wife was involved in bowling,
Oh,
but they divorced many years ago, and now last year they didn't organize the tournament at all, so almost everybody went to us. This year they began organizing again, but smaller, 20,000 euros, but it's EBT satellite. So people interested in rankings in EBT Tour are coming.
but we care about senior. They need some senior prizes.
Yeah, caring a lot about senior women, especially, and mainly my wife. Yeah. Da, discutam un pic de faptul că vrea să participe la turnee și în Slovenia, și în Slovacia, și în Bulgaria. Am povestit un pic de istoria de Zbarac, doing trick shots all the time. Deci, primul este Hrușovski pe 2 euro Cohen și Marius Piticariu este pe 3 cu 195 media, iar Tim Cervenic este cu 190. First is Hrușovski 207, Oron Cohen 201, Marius Piticariu 195 and Cervenic is 190. Let's see what they are doing in the last game.
And Mr. Cohen had a 151 game and is still averaging 201.
Yeah, the first squad, he began with 165 and finished with 196 average. So he has one bad game all the time. I don't know how he's doing this game. Yeah, he's here. He has 86 in.
The fifth
Yeah, looks like in fifth.
with 2 strikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's around 190, will be also around 200 average, we'll see.
The conditions are difficult, and depending on who you're following and who you're bowling with, what kind of equipment they're using, what kind of rev rate they have, where they're playing, can really affect your line as you move from pair to pair.
Da, ne spune că rezultatul depinde foarte mult de după cine vii, cu ce fel de echipament folosește, ce rotație are. Yeah, but it's bowling. It's always like this.
Oh no, but it's not always to this amount, I think, because you have so many different types of players in this tournament.
Yeah.
It's a varied bowling field, which is really interesting and makes it interesting. But depending on who's in front of you, you need to pay attention to who's bowling in front of you on the next pair that you're going to move to, and to have an idea maybe where to move.
Yeah, spune da că e de obicei așa, dar la genul ăsta de turneu diversitatea e foarte mare și afectează foarte mult. Some of us were used with that thing because when we are going with the national team, we are scouting the next pair of lanes, or if you have enough people, you are scouting all the center.
Sure.
Just to observe the conditions on the next pair or the next 2 pairs or things like this. But here it's an individual tournament, and the bowling alley is pretty small, so you can look sideways to see what's happening.
I like bowling in sectors because, like you said, it's small. You can walk over 2 lanes and see where somebody is playing. Lee Cocker, for example. I went behind him and saw where he was playing when he was using urethane the first couple of games. Then saw where he was playing when he moved in with reactive resin, where he was playing. And it was very helpful just to at least learn, because I think he did quite well. I don't know what his scores were, but he looked like he was doing quite well.
Da, i-a plăcut că se joacă în sectoare, că poți să te duci să observi pe cine dorești. Da, I was amazed, totally amazed, because we were in Las Vegas in Nevada, in Henderson actually.
Samstown?
No, it was South Point.
Well, that's not in Henderson, I don't think, but yeah, I know what you mean. I've been to Samstown many times.
And it was the World Championship there, and we entered the main entrance, and we seen bowling alley. And we pick up our bowling balls and go to the bowling alley. It was a 70 lanes bowling alley, nobody there. And I was asking, we are from for World Championships, so where is everybody? Where is the committee? Where is... Oh, not this bowling alley. The other one.
In the
What? Yeah, the same hotel.
The
It
stadium.
Was, yeah. No, it was the stadium. They said go some hundred of feet down there,
Yeah,
up there,
up the escalator.
near the basketball court. You'll find the second bowling alley. It was awesome because
Two sides.
it was totally awesome. I was already tired from my room to. But I was the coach, so.
To have two
was-
big bowling centers in one
Yeah.
casino.
Yeah.
Las Vegas probably has 10 casinos with bowling centers of 60 lanes or more
Yeah. It,
in one city.
Yeah, and it was amazing that at one point they organized a competition in a purpose-built bowling alley. They used for USBC
Open
open
championships.
from February till July.
Yes?
In July, they had there the World Championship for women. And after that, they all disassembled and they donate the lanes to high schools.
Really?
Mind blowing. It was just a temporary bowling alley in an expositional center in Las Vegas. And at that time, they had the largest LED display in the world. 70 lanes.
Wow. Phil,
Temporary. $4 million display.
and this in 2025, they're building a temporary one in Baton Rouge, Louisiana
Yeah.
for the USBC Open Championships. And that's
Yeah.
United States Bowling Congress, USBC.
Yeah, and discutam un pic de ce se întâmplă în America, că sunt o grămadă de cazinouri care au mai mult de 60 de piste și că noi am fost confuzi când am fost la campionatul mondial în 2017, că am intrat în hotel, ne-am dus, am văzut și noi unde scria bowling și de fapt să aflăm că nu acolo era campionatul mondial, că erau două sări, unul fiind stadionul de bowling. Și acum, odată au construit un centru temporar în Las Vegas în care s-a găzduit Open USBC și după aceea a fost campionatul mondial feminin în 2009. It's awesome what's happening in US. Everything is larger than life. I don't know. It's whatever you are thinking, it is there.
And Las Vegas is now the bowling capital of the U.S. because of so many bowling centers.
Yeah.
So many bowlers who have moved there when they retire, they want to live in Las Vegas. There are so many things to bowl. You can bowl at 9 in the morning at tournament, you can bowl at midnight at tournament every day of the week.
Da, spune că Las Vegas e capitala, că sunt foarte mulți care s-au și retras la pensie acolo și and it was awesome that in 2009 when the bowling was in Expo Center, it has 70 lanes. We are staying at a hotel in Henderson, and the bowling alley of the hotel was 72. And after 1 week in the hotel, it was USBC Queens.
Ah, yes.
And we are practicing in the hotel near us. They are practicing the women for USBC Queens, and they have some other lanes with leagues, and doesn't matter. And Thursdays at 10 p.m. it was an offer $1 per game, $1 the hot dog, $1, and it was a line of people at 10 p.m. come to bowl.
Yep.
Yeah, it's American way.
But the comparison, San Diego, where I lived, is a city of 1.4 million people. There is one bowling center.
Yeah.
A very big, the 7th largest city in America, one bowling center. The land values are so high that they demolish the bowling alley and build homes, build condos and sell them for a lot of money. So bowling is having trouble there. But Las Vegas, it's doing very well.
Da, în San Diego, care are 1,4 milioane de locuitori, există un singur centru, fiindcă valoarea imobiliară face diferența și se demolează ca să construiască alte chestii. So in Bucharest we have multiple centers, but they are commercials. They are in malls or things like this. And actually we are bowling competition only here.
At the club.
Yeah, and we are 1.8 million people in Bucharest around. So competitions only here. We have multiple bowling centers, but only for fun.
Entertainment.
Yeah. Entertainment. It's like this.
And they probably put oil on them once every 3 or 4 days.
Maybe.
If you're lucky.
Old machines with pads. Also, there are some centers which they are using modern equipment, but players are not practicing there. They have some of them. They have Kegel machines or Brunswick machines,
Really?
modern, but they were brought of the suggestion of certain players or experts or whatsoever, but they are not using properly for competitions. They are not interesting because we cannot afford their tariffs or people. They have groups, they have parties, they have a lot of things, and it's hard to make it suitable for competitions.
Understood, understood.
We had one and closed 8 lanes like this because all the time it was reserved for parties, kids parties and so on, and it went bankrupt, and now it's another
Entertainment.
yeah, because it's very difficult to have bowling in shopping mall because the rent is very expensive, and you cannot afford to be in a sport where people don't have enough money to spend on lanes and so on, and they are not very happy to be part of this system.
Interesting. Again, in Spain, most of the bowling centers that we compete in are in shopping malls.
Okay.
I've not seen one that has not been in a shop. Well, there's one, and it's terribly maintained. I won't mention the name.
Yeah.
But most of the competitive centers are in shopping malls.
Yeah, we had very good centers we used to have very good centers in shopping malls. Not anymore because
The expense.
yeah, they are not interesting because usually the players want lower tariffs, they want oiling, they want a lot of things, and they are not very happy to contribute to our sport.
You've been doing this live stream for a while. Look at all the yellow 200s. Is that about average, or is it a little higher, this squad, you think?
It's a good squad because we have now also 5 averages over 190.
Yeah.
So we have also, but out of those 5, Oron is already qualified. He has competitive average. Marius Piticariu is also qualified. So there are 3 guys in a position to have averages for the final, which is
This one's already qualified.
yeah, but he's not throwing good now. It's more like having fun, trying things.
He was worried that 1195 was going to have him qualify.
And now everybody told him.
Yeah.
Actually, the guy from Malta, the two-hander Miguel, said,
yeah.
"Oh, I think that the cut for final will be 185." What?
Average.
No way. I said Around 190.
Around 190.
Yeah, 1140 around.
Yeah, I think
Maybe a little less, a little, but not too much.
Yeah,
A
I
little
agree.
less, a little over, but 190 looks very hard to obtain. So,
It's so easy to shoot a 130 or a 120. or
yeah,
a
yeah,
140.
one bad game, it's destroying your average.
He throws the ball really well.
Yeah,
Marius.
it has some maybe 30 years of bowling.
Marius?
Yeah, he's a double national champion, and his life is bowling.
And he lives here in Bucharest?
Yeah, he doesn't live in the bowling alley, but almost.
Well, it's open 24 hours.
No,
He could
no,
live here.
yeah, no, it's not open 24 hours. It's from 9 to 1 a.m. and
Lucian told me 24 hours. Maybe he was joking.
no, maybe for him. I don't know.
Yeah.
If he pays enough, maybe. The bowling is till 1 a.m. during the working days, and I think 5 a.m. During the weekend. It's not
5 a.m. Now, when this tournament, this morning there was a 9:30 squad.
Yeah.
What time did the bowling center open?
At the bowling center, it opens at 9 usually.
Right, but for the tournament, do they open earlier?
They are coming earlier to prepare the lanes and so on,
Yeah.
because the fitness area and the swimming pools and everything else, it's open from 7.
Aha.
So they have people inside, and for tournament they are coming a little earlier to be prepared for the tournament. Look, first board. That was first board.
First board?
Yeah, you can.
And he got a 7 count?
Yeah, because he was throwing.
How was Ruslan doing? 661.
No, it's 165 average.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, he's qualified already.
yeah.
And his wife, Marina, has qualified also, I think. She shot 1179 today with her handicap.
Yeah, actually Ruslan bowled when I bowled, and he threw it very, very well, very well.
But playing deep the whole time.
Playing
third, fourth era?
mid lane, yeah, not so deep. He has a good length because it's a small axis rotation, and the conditions were very good because it opened from the right, and he has a margin of error a little there, and he threw it a lot of strikes, but he cannot replicate it after, because the conditions were different, the lanes were broken different, and so on, so on.
How many squads have you bowled?
6, I
And
think.
will you bowl again?
The cheapest squad of the tournament.
The cheapest?
Yeah.
Oh, what's it
Desperado.
called? Desperado.
Yeah, and actually my best score was in the first.
Really?
Yeah.
And if you were to bowl again, what would your strategy be? Where on the lane would you play?
The same. I had only one strategy, and I'm pretty happy that everyone enjoys my strategy. Playing like a short pattern.
Yeah, playing up 6-7 with urethane, maybe?
Not 6-7, 4.
4. You were playing that far out. Yeah.
4 out to the gutter. But I'm enjoying playing over the gutter also, over the left gutter, just for fun and just to demonstrate to others that it's possible and something is sometimes is necessary. Mă întreba câte squaduri am jucat și care you know, Anthony Simonson lives in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay.
He owns a bowling center there now.
I am receiving messages from.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, he lives in Las Vegas. I think Anthony Simonson is currently the world's most talented bowler. He can do it all.
Da, părerea lui că Anthony Simonson este cel mai talentat bowler. That's -1.
The gray board. He hit
Yeah, the
the
gray
board.
board doesn't hook. Yeah. He destroyed his squad. He began very well, but
Did he?
after that,
Yeah, look at it. Is that him?
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
Bye bye. Adios.
yeah. And
Anthony Simonson bowled
Yeah,
a
he's very
professional
skillful.
tournament against a left-hander who was very good, Matt Sanders, and Anthony threw a backup ball
Yeah.
and beat him in the championship match of a
yeah,
professional tournament.
I know, I've seen.
Yeah.
Da, consider că Simonson, care stă în Las Vegas, e cel mai bun bowler, că e foarte versatil și că poate să facă orice și că a câștigat un titlu jucând backup. E și cerut. We have in Europe also very well bowler who is doing the backup very well and
Sweden?
Yeah, Carl Eklund.
Yep, from Sweden. He's
Yeah,
great.
it's
He's great.
a nice.
But he does it all the time.
Yeah.
Anthony does both,
time
but
to
he,
time,
from time
yeah.
to time.
Să vedem cum mai stăm cu clasamentele. Deci este Matusz Hrușovski, care e pe la 200 media și care acum e pe un joc de 190, deci se va califica. Nu știu dacă o să facă 200, o să vedem, că era 34 peste, să vedem cum termină. Oren Cohen era și el peste 200, dar un joc prost acum.
Looking at Barak, David Barak.
Barak
No
is
200s, but he's still in 16th on this squad so far.
yeah, but it's 170 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, 171.
190,
Yeah,
130. Oops.
yeah. There are a lot of low averages.
Ooh! Solid 8. Boom! Solid 8. I'll tell Ruslan that I saw that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to read that.
Yeah, it's not. We are using glasses after 45 years of age. Yeah, I don't know. It's a thing, European thing or.
Must be.
Okay. This one is a little blurry because the camera is far away to be for
Capture
six
all the lanes.
lanes, and the definition is a little.
Matus, is that his first name? 206 average, and look, he's got 162 now. I don't
No, it's a provisory score because he's in the 9th frame. So it's 152 is
70,
per.
he can shoot 202 if he
Yeah,
strikes
yeah.
out. And here he is, now on lane
Yeah.
2.
Da, acum Matuș vedem dacă va face peste 200 media.
And he's still playing. Oops, he tugged that one. Oh! got
Doesn't
broken.
matter, first spin.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
but the style is the same, but he throws with no hook and he's throwing with big hook.
Yeah.
First spin, it's okay.
Yeah, agreed. I missed it too many times today. Washouts, washouts, washouts.
Și Tavi Crăciun joacă bine. Poate să facă 230 jocul ăsta. Se duce în 1070, 195 media. Să vedem. Tavi Oron Cohen are un joc slab, dă multe splituri. It will be over 200, doesn't matter.
No, not Matus. You mean Oren?
Matuș, Oran no.
Matus
Oran.
shoot 190.
Yeah,
These pairs
Stavi Crăciun can do 220.
Ooh.
Yes, 220. That means he will be 1157.
Which one's that?
Crăciun. It's sixth now. In the
Uh-huh.
rank. And I think he will improve on his average because he was 191 or something.
And which one is he? On the
This
screen.
one.
That
this
one right there.
Yeah. So it's 217 with 37, 54. 1154. And he was 1145. So he will
Good for
climb.
him. If he strikes out, though, right?
No, he finished already.
Oh, he did. Oh, good for him.
Yeah, 1154.
That's going to be close.
improved.
Probably make it.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's enough. It's enough. Because it's
But a lot of good bowlers are coming now.
yeah, it's it was 19th place.
How many make
40.
40 make
Yeah,
the cut,
yeah.
including
No,
no.
at total only 40.
Then
Two out of first 2 days, two out of day 3 and 4,
Uh-huh.
44. Best
That's
Summer under the cut, best Junior under the cut, and two Desperados.
Oh wow! And that total
48.
48. Wow. Okay.
It looks easy. Oh, 48 people
No,
out of 200. No, it's not too easy.
it's not easy at all.
And there are a lot of awesome players here.
And if you, the high game is worth how much?
300 euros.
And Lenka is leading that, right?
Yeah, 276 is a very high game.
Wow.
Very
Good for
high,
her.
very
300
high.
euros.
Yeah, and 200 for being in the final, at least. Depends what your...
She's not going to make the final, is she?
Yeah, she gonna make the final.
Lenka?
Yeah, she
Oh,
gonna
I
make
didn't
the
know that.
final. Yes, because she's 1161.
I didn't know that. Good for
Yeah.
her. Good for
Yeah,
her.
she began with 121 first game. And I said her squad is finished. Said, I'm an expert, I know.
Yeah.
Dar vorbim de Lenca acum că va fi în finală, are 1161 și Tavi Crăciun a dat 1154 și a îmbunătățit media, s-a dus la 194. And also Eric Pisarski has a high game now. He was 195 average and he can go over 200.
Where is he?
This
That one with the high
Hungarian.
backswing.
Yeah, I was his instructor at coaching clinic in Hungary.
Is he Hungarian?
Is Hungarian, and I had last year a coaching clinic for Hungarians
Mhm.
at their request. And this year I will go with some of them to make level 2, which makes them eligible to be national team coaches.
Coaches. Uh-huh.
So they are following the clinic, and after that they must do 200 hours of practice as coaches,
200.
certified by their federation. And after their 200 hours, they will have the coach certification.
Mm-hmm. That's great to be able to coach a
Ah.
national team.
Yeah, and
It's an honor.
the most important thing is they are learning. They are learning things about bowling. They are learning theory. They are learning practice stuff. They are learning how to teach young children or beginners and so on. So
And we need that in our sport. We need to
Of
grow the
course.
sport. And that's how you grow the sport.
you need expertise to develop. It's left, but it's okay.
He'll take it.
Deci Eric Pisarski poate să sară și el de 200 media, că era în 195 și acum are 119 în 5. Deci are șanse bune să se apropie sau să sară de 200 media. Hrușovski a făcut 24 peste, deci are 204 media. Deci este pe locul 3 în fața lui Bălan. Hrușovski Matuș is third in the rankings now with 204 average, and it's possible for Eric Pisarski also to be over 200. Warren Cohen has a bad game now.
Interesting. They're in the second frame and they're done.
Yeah, I don't know. They are playing.
Maybe they had a breakdown or a problem with the
Yeah,
machine.
I don't know. They are playing not very slowly. They are playing. Let's see. Yeah, Pisarski is in good position. Marius Piticariu is around 195 average. He can improve, but he's first already. And maybe that his 920s, he needs a very big game from 920.
Has he done well here before?
It's first time when I'm seeing him.
Yesterday,
Yeah, he
through
has very
5
good
games,
success.
and
Yes.
then he had a trouble the 6th game. Oops.
He must close that. He needs it.
This one?
No, Pisarski.
yeah.
Baby split pentru Pisarski. Ar fi bine să închidăm.
Nope.
No. Pisarski is a very interesting player. He used to play stopping his swing upwards
Mhm.
and staying with the ball like this for 1 second.
Oh, he's the
One,
one we
two.
saw videos
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
Yeah.
This one. And after the coaching clinic from last year, I was coached him. If you want to make a more continuous movement and better bowling, because he has a lot of problems with his thumb and things like this, you can do like this, like he's doing now, or you can be a very good two-hander. I show him and he practice at the two-hander because he needs it to teach to young children to be two-handers. So you must be able to practice and show to the students what's the style.
Mm-hmm.
And he chose it to refine his style, not to switch to two hands. And now he's more fluent and more continuous, and it's a better player and will make the final. And
Agreed. He
Yeah.
looks much more fluid now.
yeah, it's what the knowledge is good for, to improve your game, to learn other people how to play. It's all about education here.
Agreed. And it's funny, when you teach others, you learn yourself from teaching them. You reinforce it in your own mind.
Yeah, they have some humorous affirmation about that you are learning 5% of what you are hearing, you are learning 50% what you are visualizing, 70% of what you are hearing and visualizing, and 95% of what you are practicing.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
wow.
a thing that they are using in class. That's the most important, is to practice yourself what you are teaching,
Yeah.
to understand the reasons behind the teachings, and to see the problems, to see the provocations, to see the minuses of what it is, because it's not doesn't exist a perfect timing, perfect technique, a perfect release. There are only little different things. So you must know that if you are doing things like this, the result can be like this or like this.
Mm-hmm.
So you must learn everything if it is possible. To be a coach, it's a lifetime learning process.
And if you practice it, then you can learn how to fix it or change it on your own,
Yeah,
and then
first,
teach others.
First,
Yeah.
yeah. And the main danger is to teach people to play like you. So, and usually it's very common, because very good players are doing like this. Please imitate me,
No.
which is very hard or impossible.
Take the best of their game and work with their
actually,
game to improve
Dominic
their game.
Barrett is studied in all coaching classes around the world. Dominic Barrett and Chris Barnes and Jason Belmonte.
Mhm.
Those three are examples in all the classes around the world. It's incredible.
I took a Jason Belmonte's workshop.
Yeah.
He and Deandra Asbady, another American really good bowler who was a world champion many times, represented Team USA, and they held a 3-day workshop at the Kegel Training Center in Florida.
Yeah.
And Jason would stand on the approach talking to us. We're sitting in the set tee area.
Yeah.
He's standing on the approach talking to us. He would grab a ball and throw it.
Yeah.
Anybody's ball.
Yeah.
And he would strike.
Yeah.
He is a phenomenal talent. Pick up anybody's ball, talking to us, turn and bowl and strike. Or throw a great shot.
I
He's
can
very
guarantee it's a house shot on the lanes.
Uh,
I can guarantee. Brian Voss did that in Romania.
Yeah?
Yeah, but he did that with awesome talent because he was striking 3 times in a row on 3 different positions: right, middle, far left. All
show
of them, yeah, to show. But it was a house pattern.
Yeah.
You can do it on this one.
No, no way, not a chance.
Yeah, it's.
But the point was he was talking to us.
Yeah.
He wasn't focusing. And he would pick up our balls that were sitting on the rack,
Yeah.
continue to talk to us,
He
turn
needs
and
only
throw it.
2, yeah, 2 holes. So
Yeah.
it's easy to throw the other balls.
But it was impressive to see how well he did
Yeah, all the big names can do things similar. Yeah, they are awesome. They are very skillful and very well trained, and they know what they are doing. And
that. It's a great opportunity to see them in person.
uh,
The brother,
Shimon is throwing better
back up.
back up 200. He did 177. I think his best result yet. Actually, it's my equal.
You're equal.
Yeah, 175. But I think his last game is better. I don't remember what is my last game.
But 175. On this?
1065. My last game is 193, so it's ahead of me. Yeah. Very interesting. Let's see what. Oh, baby split again for Eric. That's a tough one. He needs it. Now it's 1170. Now, if he's closing, it's 1181, maybe.
That would be good.
Yeah, because it's there in the mix.
He should close this one.
Yeah, it's mandatory for him.
He's got it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Big shot.
Da, ne povestea de Belmonte care a ținut o clinică în state și pur și simplu lua bila oricui de pe acolo în timp ce stătea de vorbă cu ei și dădea strike cu ea, adică n-avea nicio treabă, nici măcar nu era bila lui, știi? Și vorbim de Pisarski, care acum o să aibă poate să ajungă la 1182. Nu, deci 201, 1179. 1179 este la egalitate cu Marina, dar Marina are ultimul joc mai bun. Este între Marina și Romeo. He will be here. On 14, so it's safe.
He'll be. What did he end up shooting? 1150? 1160?
80, 11, but he's already, he has a better one, 1181.
Oh, he does.
He can make it 1188 now. If he
Cohen?
puts
Warren
two
Cohen.
strike, yes. He will improve to 1188.
Wow,
Masterful.
beautiful.
Masterful.
Yeah, yeah.
It was between them because he need to 1188. He will go up one place. Everything more than 2 pins.
He's been playing in about this area most of today, right? Playing not that deep. Look
Yeah.
at that. See,
But-
now he's fourth arrow-ish.
Yeah.
Good for him. Good finish. I think that's a good strategy for people.
Yeah. Actually, I played like this in one of the squads.
Whoa! And did it work? Look at that! Wow! I tried one shot and it just didn't work well. I wanted to use the oil from the left side of the lane as left of me, but it was really hard.
And which this on both lanes. Okay. Vă spun la revedere din A1-A6. Ne vedem la squadul următor. Bye bye from A1-A6. See you on the next squad.